Hello everyone, welcome back. This video is a continuation of my earlier AWS S3 tutorial. Today we are going deeper into how static website hosting works, including ACLs, access control list, and bucket policies. And inside bucket, how to access multiple files. And while we are enabling this static website, how default pages behaves and why access sometimes fails. Okay, let's use our same old school campus and notice board examples so that everybody can easily understand. Now let's create two buckets to show the differentiation between ACL enabling and ACL disabling with bucket policy behavior. Let's create a demo bucket one with ACL enable, right? ACL enable object level access. So we are enabling. AWS recommended to disable it. Bucket owner only I preferred. Since this is a web hosting online publicly in internet everybody should access, I am unblocking, so I'm giving public access. I understand the risk. Okay, by default leave all those things. Just imagine this bucket is our school campus. Today we just build a campus walls and notice boards are not installed yet. Let's go. We are enabling properties. We are enabling static website hosting, right? It is asking that in document name we need to set here TML. Save changes. We should must give, right? Now we install the main notice board outside the school, but it's empty. No notices posted yet. Yeah, enable. See, after we enable, it gives some endpoints, right? Let's access this URL. It will give 403 forbidden because access is denied because notice boards exists. It is locked. So because we don't have that notice set pasted on that board, it is empty. Let's go to the bucket, upload that notice document here, adding file that whatever notice we want. Index we give a name, index HTML, right? And here it will ask permission that ACL should give the public or what. Without public, let's see. I'm uploading. The notice board exists, but it is locked. We are not giving public access. Nobody can read this notice board until we give this public access. Let's see, right? Go to this property. We have a document inside that notice board inside the school campus, but still we have a problem, right? Now what to do to get access to everybody that document? Go to that document, permissions, give read object access, acknowledge. Now go to your bucket, go to your properties, static website, default endpoint. See, it will work until unless we give each file this public access. So we gave the key to the notice board by enabling this public key to this file. So now everybody can read this file. Now let's say uploading multiple files. Index home, right? Permission we are giving. We know without permission we can't read, right? We upload. Now we went to inside this file. We given public permission, so we can able to see. Now inside this bucket we have two files. By default, whenever we go inside this bucket, this default endpoint, it will show always index only, index.html, because by default we given index.html. For example, if we want home, we can mention home HTML as a default, right? Now go to the static. Okay, home public we already given. Property, it should home permission, understand the risk, bucket, property. Yeah, see now. Welcome to my website. This is HTML. This is our home page now. Now it is changed. We should give that ACL object level enabling also to that page so that it can able to pop up in this default page. We can change our default page what to show our front page, right? Like a principal choose this what is the default page. Now coming to the bucket, we have two files, right? Now home is default. We want to access this. How? We have a default page. In the same path, we need to give the path. If we want to, that file is there inside, right? Home is default. index.html. This is the way we can access other file, other multiple file inside the bucket. Got it? This is the summary of first bucket. ACL is enable access control list. Even though it is object must be public, then only we can able to view. It is object level control. Even the static website is enabled. File must be uploaded in the school, in the school campus on the notice board. Notice should be attached, then only, and give public access, then only everybody can see. Every object we should give the permission in when ACL is enabled. That is a multiple file access. Default page shown, chosen index page, right? It is a little more complex. Every object should give permission here. Whereas let's create bucket 2. This is bucket policy, right? Widget ACL disabled. ACL disabling. By disabling this, we should have public and I am creating without ACL disabling. Now we can see how the files. Okay. Second campus is built here. Principal open all notice board from one gate. Gate. Remember here ACL disabling means bucket policy is like a gate. Now bucket policy properties. We are enabling statics like school dot html, right? Unique index document. We are enabling uploading bucket policy, uploading file cool, right? Here itself without giving permission. Okay, let's public anyway that is disabled. We don't have that option, right? Here notice board is exists but are locked. Even though we install them, nobody can read the notices individually. So let's go to the school HTML page. See error. How do we see? Even ACL is disabled, school file is uploaded. What we can do? Bucket policies. We will enable bucket policies. Bucket versioning, permission, bucket policy, right? This is the, see, all objects are publicly allowed now. Principal star means internet, everybody can access. S3 bucket, get object means read objects. Now you mention your bucket name here. This is innocent, nothing but you are giving full access to your bucket, read access. Now all objects are publicly readable, even with private that ACL is disabled. Now principal is open the main gate for everyone. All notice boards can now be read without giving keys to individual boards. Right? Go to the bucket, school, see. Understood the difference between ACL enabled and ACL disabled with bucket policies. Now we go to the properties. This is enabled, right? See, it's work. In the second bucket, we are talking about bucket policies. Default also working without individual file giving for that public permission, where in first bucket we given. The main notice board shows the chosen default notice. Other boards are accessible via direct path. I told you already. Now I have in this bucket adding one more file, home, right? We no need to give permission. Home, home page, object. We are able to access. No need to give permission for each every file. That's why AWS recommended to disable it and give policies like this way. Now, how to access this home page? We know this. This is school page. If we want to access that multiple inside bucket policy page, school page is default. Home page, if we want to access, in the same link, uh, home.html. See, home. Understood? See, here access control for ACL enable means individual keys for each notice board we should give, but bucket policy means it is centralized. Understood? Public access must be enabled for file for in ACL enable, but here in bucket policy can remain private. Its bucket policy can overrides. Today conclusion bucket 1 ACL enable file level keys must enable public to ACL public to view. Bucket 2 centralized rule. All files readable even if ACL is disabled. Right here we see how to create bucket, enable static website, uploading multiple files, how to access multiple files, how default page behavior, and why ACL visit bucket policy matters, how it affects public access. Right? This static website hosting is now clear. Using ACL for object level control only when needed. Bucket policy is recommended for centralized safety and consistent access. Right? I hope you people all or understand the concept of ACL enable object level AH file. We should give public access to access outside wall like notice board. Everybody should read bucket policy like it will centralize the access to each file. No need to give public access to each file. Got it? Thank you for watching. We will see in next video with new topics.